Oh God, hello there, hello everyone. It's Adrian, and you're welcome. Welcome back. I hope you're having a great day so far, and you're welcome back to the channel where I talk about my unfolded thoughts and opinions that nobody asked for. If that sounds like something that you're into, like and subscribe. And without further ado, let's get right into today's episode. Now, guess what happened? So yesterday, yesterday I was going through somebody's phone. Again, I'm not one of those people. First of all, I am not one of those people that go through people's phones without their permission, because something about me is I refuse, and I repeat, I refuse to go through other people's phones. I don't like it. I don't know what it is, but it just makes me anxious because I'm like, what if I find something that I wasn't supposed to find? And my worst nightmare came true. Again, I was going through this guy's phone because I asked him and I was like, can I go through your phone? I guess I was looking for something. Okay, I was looking for something, and they just handed me their phone, and they were like, you can check, it's right there. And they did the whole password thing and everything, and I went through the phone again because I had their permission and I had their phone with me and they were there with me. I was like, I guess there's nothing wrong. There's nothing. I'm not afraid to check this dude's phone because he gave me the permission to check. So I started going through his phones, and obviously, like expected, I ended up finding something that I wasn't supposed to find. I ended up seeing something that I wasn't supposed to see. Obviously, I'm not gonna say what it is, but oh god, I don't know. But I just ended up seeing something that I wasn't supposed to see, and that's just one of the main reasons to why I just like refuse to check other people's phones. God, I hate it. I do not like. I'm not. You could leave your phone unlocked right in front of me, and I wouldn't dare touch it. I wouldn't dare touch it because I don't know what it is. I just have this thing with phones where they give me kind of like anxiety in a way, because again, I do not want to go through people's phones because I feel like with all of us, we all have a way that we perceive people, and we all have this like perception of people and who we think people are, innocent or not, good or not, but we all have this I guess perception and who we think people are, the people that we have in our lives. And phones, it's just having a phone, a phone is something that's like personal, it's something that's personal. You don't be going out there checking people's phones and going through other people's phones without their permission or without them knowing that you're going through their phones, unless they gave you the permission to be able to do that. And even when people give me that permission to, I guess, go through their phone for whatever reason, like this guy's case, I was looking for this one thing, and I just have this thing within me where I'm like, I'm just scared to see something that I'm not supposed to see. And by scared, I don't mean like literally, like I have this like fear, like this phobia of seeing something that I wasn't supposed to see. No, that's not what I mean. But I mean that like kind of like metaphorically in a way. I don't mean that like literally, like I have this phobia of seeing something that I wasn't supposed to see. That's not what I mean, because I just like to be dramatic. You know what I mean? If you're new, I just like to be dramatic for no reason. I guess it's the actor in me. But yeah, I just like, even when they give me that permission to go through the phones, I do not like it, because again, we all have a way that we perceive people. And when we go through these phones, because phones are something that it's just, a phone is something that's like personal to someone, and you don't know what people do on their phones, you don't know what they have on their phones. So when you go through those phones and you see something that you weren't supposed to see, or something that kind of like changes the way that you perceive those people, I do not like that. You know what I mean? If you think someone is a pretty innocent person, and then you check their phone, and I guess you see things that are not so innocent, and then now the way that you perceive them is just like completely wrecked. It's just like ruined. Now you don't see them the same way that you once saw them or perceived them. And for many people, they're like, that's good, because now I finally got to see their true colors and who they are deep down. But with me, I do not like that. I guess I like to have the same perception that I have of people in my head. In my head, everyone has a role, and who I think they are, and what kind of traits they have. I don't know if you have that or you do that with everyone, but I have that in my head. I know who everybody is, and everyone has a role in my life and in my head. So when that happens and I get to find out about some other information that I wasn't supposed to be finding out. I just do not like it because I'm like, now, yeah, now I know that you're not the same. Now I know that you're not who I think you are, and I don't think I'm like that. I don't know what it is, but I just don't think I'm like that. And with the thing I'm going through people's phones, I just do not like it. But when it comes to me and other people checking my phones, I honestly do not care. I don't care. I don't think there's anything to hide. If you go there, most of the things that you're gonna find is, I guess, videos like this and photos and other things, but nothing crazy, nothing weird. You know, you're also gonna find me googling things about my cat and me googling why my cat keeps licking me on all that kind of stuff, because like, just normal, pretty normal stuff, nothing weird or nothing crazy. So for that reason, I don't think I would ever really care if somebody were to check my phone. Would I like someone to check my phone for no reason because they wanted to? No, because what the hell do you want? I don't want to check your phone. But if they were to see and like check it out, would they find anything? No, they would not find anything. All they would find is photos of myself and my cat and like funny videos or like photos, just like normal stuff. You know, there wouldn't be anything that they would find shocking or anything. It would just be like normal stuff. Also, I feel like a phone is something that's personal at the end of the day. But again, it's personal. But I wouldn't care if somebody were to go through my phone if it were to happen, because again, there's nothing to hide. But also, I think that with the whole phone thing, I'm a pretty curious person. I'm a really curious person, but I feel like my curiosity has limits. My curiosity is about knowledge. I just want to learn everything about everything, you know, about how the world works. I just want to learn everything about everything, but I think my curiosity stops when it comes to other people. I respectfully do not care about what other people are doing. I don't care about where they're going, where they're eating, what they wore, what they're up to. I respectfully do not care. It's none of my business. I do not want to know. I'm the kind of person to really just like mind my own business, be in my own world, do my own thing. So I do not care. I'm curious, but curious about my own life, my own stuff, and just have that thirst for knowledge. But I'm not necessarily curious about other people and their lives and the way they live it and the choices that they make, because again, at the end of the day, that is not on my business. There's nothing that I can really do with that information. So for that reason, I don't think that I would ever be curious enough to want to check somebody's phone or go through somebody's phone without their permission. I don't know. I'm just like, I don't know. It's just none of my business, and I really do not want to know. And I feel like I have seen more than enough at this age and at this point, and I do not want to see more stuff. I've been traumatized enough, and I just do not like that. I just do not like that, so I will always be the kind of person to mind my own business. You can leave your phone right there, unlocked, and I will not go through it. Even when I go through it, it's with somebody's permission. You know what I mean? So I've never really cared to do all of that, and I just thought it was something that I wanted to talk about, because what do you guys think? You know, because I'm not about it. I'm not about checking other people's phones and going through other people's phones, because again, it makes me uncomfortable. It makes me a little bit anxious, because I'm like, God, what if I see something that I wasn't supposed to see? I'm curious, but also not that curious about other people and their lives and what they choose to do, because I don't know. I just don't care enough, I guess, and I don't want to know. There's nothing that I can do with any of that information, and I just wanted to talk about this because why not? I just thought that was a topic that I wanted to talk about to you guys about. So I don't know if you guys agree with me, or I know that most people would not agree with me, because most people are like really nosy and like curious about other people's lives and what they do on their phones. I am not that person. I respectfully just do not care, because I always choose to mind my own business. But yeah, that's it. That's all I have to say for today's episode. It wasn't long, and that's it. I love you. Thank you for hanging out. And again, like always, take care of yourself. Sending you virtual hugs and kisses. Like and subscribe if you're new. Join the family. And I guess I'll see you guys on the next one. Also, if you have any topic that you would like me to talk about ever in the future, drop it down in the comments so that I can see if I can ever like talk about it in the future or not. Do whatever you want. But anyways, that's all. Love you. take care of yourself, and I guess I'll see you guys in the next one. Sending you for chugs and kisses. Subscribe if you're new, like the video if you feel like it, and bye bye. See you guys in the next one. Take care.